Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be setting up the budget planner for the month of November, and I am super excited to be filming this video because I love filming the budget with me videos. Anyway, if you would like to see how I set up the budget for me and my family, aka me and my husband, then please keep watching. Okay, so logistics, this is an Erin Condren Deluxe monthly planner. If you would like to get your hands on one, you can use the referral link down in my description box to get $10 off of your first order. And I'm also going to be using a mixture of Erin Condren stickers and some stickers that I created myself. So without further ado, let's get started. Okay, so I normally set up the budget around this time every month, and so usually the first thing that I do is I flip to the first page, which is this monthly bills dashboard, and it's also a savings tracker on the back that came from the Erin Condren website. And I normally just go ahead and check off the bills that have been paid. I'm using a permanent marker because I feel that it shows up best on this particular type of material. And I put an X by my husband's student loan, but I really should have put a check because we paid his student loan twice in September. So really we did pay it, but technically there will be no payment coming out for October. Cell phone and personal trainer and life insurance are not due, and renter insurance isn't due, and car insurance has already been paid. So we are good to go. And so let's go ahead and flip to November. Okay, so I have this little bill due cheat sheet here, and so I will have this off to the side so that I can cheat. And we're going to set up this monthly spread. This is the first thing that I do. I just like to see where paydays are going to occur and when bills are going to occur, and so that's kind of like the jumping off spot for our budget. So flipping back to October so we can see when my last payday was. It was the 25th, which means that the 8th will be a payday. And so I'm just going to take these little payday stickers that I made. I think that they're super cute. They're just like little flags that say payday. And we're just going to put a payday sticker down every day where we have a payday. Okay, so the next thing is we're going to put down some bills. And I'm also using some little bill due stickers that I made. And they match the kit that I'm going to be using on the next page. That's why they're pink. That's kind of why I went with pink, although I guess I could have went with like a blue. But anyway, let's go ahead and start. So I have the other bills on this sheet, actually. Some bills on this sheet, some on this, and I did customize them to my liking. So the first one, due to my cheat sheet that I'm looking at and due to my memory, is going to be cable and internet, due on the 3rd. So we'll put that down here. Love that. And then the next one is going to be rent/water. And that is going to be due on the 5th. So we'll put a sticker down for that. And then the next one is going to be electricity. Okay, so I went ahead and put down the rest of the stickers and such so we could just skip through that part. So I just have a little savings total sticker. Sometimes I like to track savings. I just put a few little stickers down from this sticker sheets, and then I just put the rest of the bill due stickers down, and I went ahead and wrote in the amounts. So these are the dates that all of our bills are due, except for electricity. We don't really know, but I think it's 30 days. I think it's every 30 days. So I think the 16th will be correct. If you guys remember, I actually requested for my student loan payment to be moved, but because I did it so late in the month, I'm still waiting for them to let me know if they're going to move it, because I want to move it to the same day that my husband's is due. But as of right now, I am going to be prepared to pay it on the 4th. Rent and water is going to be pretty much still the same as it once was. I know you guys who have been following me remember we're under new management, and then we weren't, and now we're under another management company. It's a lot. So anyway, whenever the electricity comes due, I will come here and put in the amount. Whenever I get the bill, the message. They text me whenever the bill's due. So this is all that I do for the monthly, and I think that's pretty much it. All of our bills are on auto pay, so these are not reminders to pay bills. These are reminders that bills are due. And before I even set up the planner or even the budget itself, which I do inside of the Fudget app, Fudget, I actually log on to all of our accounts on my phone. I have an app for every one of our bills, and I see how much we're expected to pay, and that is when I create our budget, and that's how I can create it as realistically as possible. So next, we're just going to flip pages and come here, and we're going to set up this page. So I'm just going to put down these stickers. I like to do this every month, but I'll fast forward through this, or I'll just come back whenever the stickers are down. So I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm back, and I have gone ahead and used the Erin Condren sheet to put the little decor at the top of both of the pages. And then I also used an Erin Condren little monthly sticker sheet to label this November. And then these are little stickers that I made. And so let's go ahead and actually start budgeting. So I'm going to zoom you guys in, and we're going to walk through this entire budget. Okay, so I am going to be referencing the Fudget app, and this is a gold foil in case anybody cares. So the first thing that I'm going to do is put Shea income, or Shea's income. Probably just Shea income. And then I'm going to put Mark income, and Mark is my husband. And that's a little name that I call him. I actually call him Marky. But anyway, so we do not use my husband's income to budget. His money actually goes into another one of our accounts, and we save all of it. And the only reason why we're doing that is because we have a lot of things that we need to save for. So instead of attacking his student loans, which is what we would like to do, we also have to be, mindful that we have bills and such that we need to take care of outside of the monthly bills. So like a dental procedure is something that's coming up. That's a decent amount of money that we need to take, well, 2 dental procedures actually that we need to take care of. So that's just one of the things that we're saving for. So the first thing that we're going to do is put my income, and I'm going to put it under the budgeted little section. So I'm going to put it at $6,500, which is really up from last month, but that's because business is going pretty well. And this will also include some rollover, which is basically going to be the amount of money that's left in our account that we choose to leave in our main account at the end of October. So we just count it as rollover because it just rolls over into the new month. So I do not put my husband's income here because we don't actually budget using his income. So I could put it there just for reference, but I know what it is because he's salary. So I don't really need to mark it here. So anyway, just for purposes of keeping this budget clean, I'm just going to put this amount, and this is going to be an every dollar budget, which means that we're actually going to account for every single dollar, and we're going to budget down to the cent. So let's go ahead and get started. So the first one is going to be rent/water. We live in the state of Georgia, and we live in a 2-bedroom apartment. It is relatively cheap. So yes, this is the amount for the entire month. We have been switching management companies at our apartment complex for the last couple of months. It's a little annoying, and our rent was supposed to go up, I think, but I don't know what's going on. So I'm going to just budget for what we have paid for the amount of years prior to whenever they started doing that weird stuff with the management company. So $570 for rent and water. The next one is going to be cable/internet, and this includes high-speed data or high-speed Wi-Fi, and then a sports package for my husband. He's always had that. And then we have like 140 channels. We have Comcast/Xfinity, and it is going to be $128.34. The next one is cell phones. We have AT&T prepaid, which means that we pay our bill before we can actually use the service, which is the opposite of postpaid. We had to pay off our installment plans before we were able to do this, but that's the decision that we wanted to make. So we did that last year when we first started budgeting. And so now our bill is anywhere from $70 to $85. Currently it is $85. That's because I have unlimited data, and I was trying it out for a couple of months, but I honestly don't think I'll be switching back because I was always running out of data with my other phone, and I use my phone, with my other data plan, and I use my phone as a hotspot sometimes for like work because I run an online business. So it just makes more sense to pay the $15 extra. The next one is electricity. So we do not know the exact amount yet. So we are going to budget what the Georgia app tells us that we should budget, which is $150. It doesn't tell us how much we should budget, but it gives us an estimate of how much our bill will be. So we're going to do $150. The next is personal trainer. I have counted up the amount of times that I plan to see my trainer this month, and that will be something like $240. The next one is gym. So I'm going to lump these two together. Our annual gym fee is due, and also our regular monthly gym fee. So I'm just going to lump them together at $58.99. The next one is life insurance. We both have life insurance. We got it once we got married, and so together they are $42.19 due on the same day. Car insurance is not due again until next month. So next month we will put a large amount towards car insurance because we pay our premium every 6 months. And then renter insurance is not due again until May. And then health insurance and all of that comes out of our checks. So we don't need to do any more budgeting for that. So I'm just going to skip down to my student loan. So I'm going to put Shea student loan. This is going to be $241.74, and I think it's going to go up in December, so that should be interesting. And then next is my husband's student loan, and his amount is actually going up as well to $304.69. Business. Now I don't know all of the expenses that I'm going to have for my business, but I'm going to budget $200 because that's probably about right. The next one is Shea Allowance. I will be doing $100 for the month of November. And then my husband, his is the same amount every month, just like mine. But sometimes I challenge myself to spend less, like $50 or none sometimes, just because I like challenges. The next one is donations / gifts, and this is going pretty well. Me talking and writing. Normally I spell something wrong, so if I've spelled something wrong, just charge it to the game. And that's going to be $320 because I am taking my husband on a surprise trip for the end of the year, and it's not a once in a lifetime opportunity, but our chances of being able to do this are growing thin because it's out of our realm, and I'm being vague because it's a surprise. He knows we're going, but he doesn't know what we're doing. So I am putting that at $320. And that also includes our regular like giving and such, which normally is just me donating money or him donating money or something like that. The next one is toiletries. So I have been putting this at like 30 or 50. I'm going to do 30 for November because I think that will do the trick, because I bought a lot of stuff this month in October, like cleaning supplies and such. The next one is hair. So as you can see with this whopping price, I am budgeting to get my hair done again, I believe. And this is going to account for my husband's one haircut that he gets every month. The next one is gas for our cars. We do about $140 every month. My husband usually fills up once a month. I usually fill up every week. That's because I commute to and from work. And he does too, but his commute is like far less than mine. The next one is food / dates. So, oh yes, you guys. Well, we'll get to that in a minute. But our anniversary is in November. So I don't really, oh, by the way, I missed that. The donation / gifts, I need to buy the whatever I need to buy in November so we can go on the trip in December. So that's why that's at $320. It's basically like an anniversary gift, to be honest. Food / dates. We have been doing keto. Well, I've been doing keto. My husband has been like fake doing keto. And normally we do $400 for food and dates each month. But honestly, with keto, I don't really eat that much. So I don't the food's more expensive, but I don't really eat that much. So I'm going to go with 400, and we'll see how that works out for the keto stuff. The next one is miscellaneous. And this is just stuff that randomly pops up. Not really stuff that we forget to budget so much as things that kind of just randomly pop up. We do forget to budget things and we do take it out of miscellaneous, but more often than not, is something that we have an expense that has just randomly popped up. The next one, that doesn't fit into one of the other categories. The next one is travel, anniversary, staycation. Nothing too major, but to be on the safe side for gas and all of that, we're doing 500. And then the last one would be savings. So this is the savings from my income only. Again, we save all of my husband's income. So that's scheduled or set to be $2,688.30. And that's mainly due to the increase in income. October has been a great month for business stuff. And if you don't know this, well, I just told you guys earlier in the video, but typically YouTubers and such, we get paid a month out. So the money that I'm making now in October will be paid at the end of November, which is a little annoying, but it's fine. So this is the final setup. I normally like to use this for expense tracking. I did not make a cute expense tracker sticker, but we can use maybe like this sticker for expense tracking. And I normally just do I normally just track, these stickers do not stick that well, business expenses here. So I'm just going to write in biz expenses. And I'm not going to set up this page, but whenever I do set it up, it'll look just like this. So that's pretty much what it's going to look like. So actually I will set it up. Let me go ahead and go off camera and set it up, and then I will be right back. Okay, so let me show you one last final flip through for those who are not familiar with this planner. So you get like 5 pieces of like regular lined paper. And so this is the first page, which is at the beginning of the month. And then here's the monthly spread. And then, you know, that's what that looks like. And then I like how this is like kind of colorful and whatnot, and this is actually like fall-ish. But anyway, this is where I like to put my actual monthly budget, and that's a lined piece of paper too. This one is where I track business expenses, and I normally don't have that much. I just went all the way down the page so that it could be uniform, and it's lined paper as well. And then you have 2 more line pages, so you do have 5, and then this would be for December. So anyway, I just wanted to share this whole little setup with you guys. I am super excited and ready for November. October has been good to us so far. I hope November is as well. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you in my next one. Bye guys.